I look at all the kids walking around and I say to myself, what was I thinking of when I was that small? And I say to myself, don't say that, because I can't remember what I did yesterday. But keeping that in mind, I go back in the family before anybody is old enough to remember like I did. And I go back to Grandma and Grandpa. And Grandpa was educated, he could read and write, and Grandma was the old-fashioned Italian woman. And my father was the oldest in the family, and then it was my Aunt Bridgie, and then it was Uncle Johnny, and you all know as a grandfather or better. And I remember all this because I grew up with them. And it's nice to have the memory that I could explain to you a little bit of what it was like. And as I grew up, I went to Ferris High School, and I graduated in January of 1945. In February of 1945, I was in the Army. I mean, that's how fast it happened. And I went in the Army, I served a little less than 2 years. I come out, and I didn't know anything. I come out of high school, went into the service, and come out. So anyway, I knocked down on a few stupid jobs like that. And then my Uncle Johnny, who's your grandfather and better, got me a job at Hyatt Roller Bearings where he worked. And I started in on the ground floor, and I worked myself up for 4 years until I was a tool and die maker. So I went from the low job, the lowest paying job, to the highest paying job in the plant. And I owe it all to Uncle Johnny, who made my life able to live like I am today, because in those days the unions were big. I was able to come out with a pension because the plant eventually closed. But if it wasn't for Uncle Johnny, I wouldn't be in the shape I am today. And I want to make sure that all you people who are related to Uncle Johnny remember him as a good, honest, hard-working guy. Well, I don't know if he was a hard-working guy, because in Hyatt, none of us worked that hard. But, he recognizes my love. But I thought I'd say a few words because our family is involved in where I am today. And it wasn't for my wife that keeps me going, because she winds me up in the morning and pushes me out the door. And some of the times I don't come back. But then she wonders where I am. And she usually finds me anyway. But I just want to know how good it is to be with the family. I'm meeting people, my cousins, you name who they are to me, because they're all related to me in one way or the other. And I can't say how good, what, honey?
Nothing, I'm taping you.
She's saying that's enough.
Keep going.
Not me. You?
Keep going. You're done.
Yay!
Nino.